Hello and welcome. This is Israel Lopez, and in this video, I want to show you how to install the ILC ShipWorks Integrator. What you'll need is the ILC ShipWorks Integrator install file, Fishbowl Inventory 2012 and above, ShipWorks 3.0 and above, the Fishbowl Inventory server admin password, and access to the Windows server where the Fishbowl server is installed. If you have all that ready, let's get started. First thing is we're going to install the ILC ShipWorks Integrator. Just double click on the file, and if you get a user account control message indicating that this is an unknown publisher, go ahead and click yes. You may see some other Windows prompts, but I assure you this is a safe file to install. Go through the wizard prompts, and at the end, make sure the checkbox for Launch ILC ShipWorks Integrator is checked. Next is the Setup Wizard will appear. The Setup Wizard is designed to auto-configure the ShipWorks Integrator with a minimal amount of information. All it really needs is your username and password to Fishbowl Inventory, and it will automatically find a Fishbowl Inventory system on your computer. If you click on Login after you provided your password, it may prompt you to approve the Fishbowl Inventory integrated application. When that happens, navigate to Fishbowl, log in as admin, and in this case I'm using Bicycles Unlimited. Go to Setup, Company, and Integrated Apps. If ShipWorks is not in the list, you may have to log out and log back in and go through the same process in order for the list to update. Select the item and click the green checkbox. And now we're approved. Go back to the Setup Wizard, click on Login, and we get the Auto Configure Successful message on our screen. If for whatever reason your configuration is a bit custom, there is a manual configuration link where we can go through all the options that you can configure for your system. But for now, this is exactly what we need. Next, we need to set the connection password. When ShipWorks integrates with the integrator, it uses a password to make sure that no other system can access the information inside of Fishbowl. Use the auto-generated password, or if you'd like, make your own password and type it in the box below. But for now, we're going to use the auto-generated password. Next is we're going to need to configure ShipWorks with the following settings. It's going to need a URL, a user, and a password. The URL is just a list of options that you can pick of your available IP addresses on your server. So pick the one that is relevant for your use. Second, the username can be any Fishbowl Inventory location group name. That is used for addresses and things like that for the setup. And the password is the password that we set above. Next is we set up the firewall settings, allowing for remote workstations to access the information inside of Fishbowl for the purposes of the integrator. Looks like the firewall is ready to go. The last thing we need to do is start our service. Our service is started, and we'll leave this open just to continue with ShipWorks. Navigate to ShipWorks, and when you're installing ShipWorks for the first time, it won't let you go past this point where you have to set up an online store, and that's okay. We're going to do that now. In the drop-down option for the platform, go and select Generic Module. Hopefully, and sometime soon, we'll have a listing for Fishbowl Inventory, but this is the entry that we'll be using. Click on Next. In the username, since I'm using the Bicycles Unlimited database, I'm going to use SLC. And the password is the password that's currently in our Setup Wizard. Just copy and paste that in. For the module URL, make sure you use the URL with your IP address so that the licensing and access to these systems to remote workstations will work for ShipWorks. And then click on Next. Address information such as the location of the warehouse has been copied over from Fishbowl and into ShipWorks. Next, website, email, and phone numbers will also be copied from Fishbowl and into ShipWorks, but you may not have that information set up currently. Go ahead and type that in if it's not to your liking. Next, ShipWorks will want to know how far back it needs to download orders for your integration. Currently 30 days is fine, but you can edit that to your liking. Most customers will check the upload the shipment tracking number because that's the most usable aspect of our integration, and whether we should set up the address validation or not. We're going to leave everything as is for our test. Click on Next and click on Finish. The ShipWorks Integrator has downloaded 2 orders, and that concludes our installation video. If you have any questions, please contact us at our links below. Thank you and take care.